Hello everybody, this is Dario. Welcome to my channel Motley Reads. Wednesday evening, this is my vacation week, hence my unshaven looks. So I was planning to do a tag yesterday actually, because of the tag Tuesday, but I forgot. Sorry for that. So I will do it today, although it's Wednesday. This is a tag that it is a half a year old, I think. I saw it on Jack's channel, Jack the Rambling Raconteur. He's been doing this, I think, back in February. And this is a tag that is originally created by two booktubers, Caroline and Emma. And I'm linking the original videos down below. And the name of the tag is the Dark Academia book tag, and the whole Dark Academia thing, it is very much about the Dark Academia aesthetics and so on. And I kind of like that. I'm not very much into that, as you can see it, my light blue outfit, especially today. But I like the whole idea of it. So I thought to give it a shot. So it is 13 questions, and then there is a rapid fire of 10. Pick one questions. So there are a few here. So let's start. First question is here: what is your favorite academia or dark book and movie? Now there are lots of books to choose among. I will choose the latest one that I read in the genre. That is very well representative with what all thing is about, at least to me, and this is Foucault's Pendulum by Umberto Eco, and the ultimate conspiracy theory. Everything is connected. Kind of a book that is set in a academic, semi-academic environment, and it is packed with the references that could be, each one of them could be used for a own Dark Academia stories. So this is so this is my pick for that. And when it comes to movie, obviously Dead Poets Society, that's what everybody would pick, and that's the one that I pick as well. But then I was thinking about A Beautiful Mind. It's another movie that is at least to me kind of representative for the dark academia aesthetics and the feel. Okay, second question: what dead poet would you like to have a drink with? And here there is one guy who I think would be quite interesting to have a drink with, and that's the Russian futurist Vladimir Mayakovsky. Vladimir Mayakovsky, a dead poet. His poetry was at the time when the futurism was raging, quite progressive, and he's been one of these artists that were forward his generation, and he was living quite eventful life. And this book here is the kind of a biographical novel about Mayakovsky, written by a Swedish novelist, Torbjörn Säve. It's called Jag brinner, I'm burning. So Vladimir Mayakovsky would be my pick. I think that would be quite eventful evening. It could finish in a fist fight. Hopefully not between him and me. I think that I wouldn't survive that one. But it's quite interesting character. All right, number 3. What is your favorite painting and/or sculpture? Now this is pretty difficult, to pick out a painting. To me, I love art, and it is very much about the current preferences. There is one painter that I'm coming back to all the time, that I like very much. It's a British painter, Turner. And in his work, there is this painting, The Fighting Temeraire, that is the one that I like very much. It's the boat, the Temeraire. It was fighting in the in the Napoleonic wars against the French, and here it is being taken away by this by the steamboat to decommission. So this is basically, you know, shift of the eras kind of a painting, and you look the paintwork it's perfect. And now this painting is also portrayed on a new 20-pound note, so it's quite popular in England. And then the second painter is a pre-Raphaelite Waterhouse that I like very much, and you know, the whole body of his work I find fantastic. You know, these paintings with the, you know, Mediterranean, Roman and North African theme I like very much that he's been doing. And then there are it's the kind of stuff you can see here. And then, of course, I think that the most well-known of his paintings is this one, Lady of Shalott. Waterhouse is definitely, you know, one of my favorites right now. I would consider him a favorite together with Turner, but you know, who knows over time how it goes. When it comes to sculptures, I'm not very much into sculptures. However, there's one particular sculpture that I adore, and it is full of history, and it is Nefertiti, the head of Nefertiti. And this sculpture, you can see it at the Neues Museum in Berlin. It has been there since beginning of 20th century, taken there by German archaeologists. And the head of Nefertiti has been, you know, Egypt has been claiming the rights for this fantastic sculpture, but the Germans are holding onto it. And it's such a beautiful work. Nefertiti, Queen Nefertiti, the wife of the Pharaoh Akhenaten or Amenhotep IV, the revolutionary pharaoh. It's quite a large figure in Egyptian history. So this is my sculpture of choice. I really love this one. Question number 4. What is your favorite architectural marvel? And in architectural marvels, there is one place. It's a Croatian city of Dubrovnik. This is how it looks like. So this, you know, fortification. It's on a small island that is now, you know, connected with the shore here. But it is, in this city, it's fortified in 13th century. And in here you move back in time, hundreds of years back in time. It is a really perfect place. Too many tourists in summer months, though, but it's a fantastic place to visit in spring. For instance, for those of you that are runners, there is a Dubrovnik half marathon going last Sunday or Saturday in April every year, which is a fantastic occasion to visit Dubrovnik. And you know, architecturally it is really a stunning place with lots of, you know, monasteries and fine buildings and lots of fine art and history. So it's a great place. So this is my choice, Dubrovnik. Okay, number 5. What Shakespeare play would you like to be the lead in? Shakespeare play would you like to be a lead in is Hamlet. And the reason for that being is this is the most I think most well-known play by Shakespeare, and this is the play where I got introduced to Shakespeare when I was 15. We had it as a required reading in school, and I read it and fell in love with this, and this is, you know, something that I would really if I would get the opportunity, I would jump at it. Hamlet. Okay, number 6. How many languages do you speak, and which language would you most like to learn? I speak fluently 3 languages. Now, English, obviously, well, fluently, it's up to you to judge. To me, it sounds fluent, but at least advanced level, let's say. I speak Swedish. That's my strongest language. Then my mother tongue is Bosnian, and I've been living in Bosnia until I was 18 years old. I'm born and raised there. And when you speak Swedish, then you also understand Norwegian and Danish. Most of the Swedish people understand Norwegian, both in reading and they understand Norwegian, the spoken Norwegian. Danish, though, it's I would say that the minority of Swedish people understand Danish. I do understand Danish because I've been working in Denmark with Danes for several years. So you just need to find the frequency and then you hear it and understand it. So Danish and Norwegian, I understand. I don't speak them. I read books in both Danish and Norwegian, Swedish, obviously. Bosnian, I understand and speak and read books in Bosnian, and also Serbian and Croatian. Serbian and Croatian is basically between Bosnian, Serbian and Croatian. It's only dialectal difference. So all these 3 dialects, I can speak, I can understand, and so. And Serbian, they don't use the Latin letters; they use Cyrillic letters. So I can read and write Cyrillic. I can read and write as good Latinic as I can do it. As I can do it as Cyrillic as good as Latinic. So this is, I would say. I speak and use somewhere between 3 and 7 languages, depending on how you define it. Now, which language I would like to learn, most like to learn, actually German. That's the language I would like to learn, and I'm making an attempt now to learn German in my in old age. So let's see how that will go. As Swedish is Germanic language, German is not that far away. So it shouldn't be too difficult to get to a point where can have a some easy basic level conversation in German. So yeah, that's number 6. Number 7. What's your favorite quote from poetry, prose, plays, etc.? Now there is one quote that I'm using very often. I use it in Swedish, and so I need to Google it up in English to say it correctly in English. And this is a quote by Socrates, saying, "I'm the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing." I think that this is really my philosophy in life. Don't assume that you know really anything, and I've learned this throughout the years. As soon as you start digging into something, you just discover a new universe of information. So you shouldn't be too bullish about your knowledge in any area. So be humble and understand that there is much more that you don't know than that you know. It is quite a lot of insight in it. So Socrates. Okay, and number 8. What fictional character's death is your ideal way to go? And here, I was thinking about lots of characters, and all of them did die in a way that I wouldn't, like to die, kind of like Julius Caesar, stuff like that. But there is one actually guy that went away with, all his business finished. He fixed all the problems. He can look back satisfied on a life that he's been leading. He has his loved ones around him in moment of death. He's dying peacefully in a chair by the fire, and at a very old age, tired. And this is Jean Valjean, a main protagonist of Victor Hugo's epic Les Miserables. So Jean Valjean, that would be the closest way. Okay, number 9. What university would you most like to attend? And here I would go. I attended universities in Sweden, and I'll be doing courses also around in different universities also abroad. But the one, if I was 21 again, and if I was to choose, I would probably go either for Oxford or for one of the London universities like Imperial College or University College of London. And the reason for that is just because I love England, and these two cities, especially London is just the best city in the world. It's the capital of the world, period. Just there's nothing to argue about. And when it comes to Oxford, it's like it's like a dreamland. The idea, the whole architectural, how it looks and the feel of Oxford is just fantastic. Maybe too many, academic tourists there, but it's a fantastic place. So number 10, what is your murder weapon or murder method of choice? Now, I couldn't imagine murdering anybody. But if I had to do it, I would rather do it as on a distance, not really need to deal with that at all. Like that could be maybe a sniper or I don't know, cannon, rocket, or something like that. It's just it's not. I'm not at all. I don't see anything romantic in the murders, and also the crime fiction is not my genre of choice really. 11. What mythology would you most like to be a part of? Nordic mythology. And it's Nordic or Norse mythology, and this is really great saga world. I really love it. And living in Sweden here, we got a lot of this, and in the region where I live, it's just north of Stockholm, Uppsala region. Here we have one part is called Old Uppsala, where we have 3 burial mounds with the kings from 6th centuries buried there, and there is a legend, according to Icelandic sagas, that the gods Odin, Thor, and all of them they live there in somewhere around Gamla Uppsala, the Old Uppsala. So if you walk around there are lots of these references to Norse mythology as a birthplace of our living place of gods, Norse gods. So this is it's really cool. I really like this. Okay, number 12. If you had a PhD, what would you choose to do it on? Now I have a PhD, but it is not in all of these any of these areas here. PhD in mechanical engineering, but if I would do it all over again, it would be probably in history or in classics. That would be the area to do it in, because those are the areas that I feel lots of passion about. But it was a lot of fun doing a PhD in mechanical engineering as well, of course. So number 13, which fictional character would you die for? Now this question, I don't understand it really, because there's nobody I would obviously I would die for my family, my wife and kids, but fictional characters I can't really relate. The characters that I feel lots of sympathy for and affection for, they come sometimes. Right now I'm reading to the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. So Mrs. Ramsey, for instance, such a fantastic character, a giant of Ramsey family. That's a mother, a character to die for. I don't know. It's kind of half answer. Maybe I've given maximum half answer to that. All right, so these are the 13 questions. Now we're going to rapid fire. So I'm going to pick one between 2 choices. So first one, leather-bound or cloth-bound books? Cloth-bound. Dog-earing pages or highlighting pages? Dog-earing pages, if anything. Usually I don't do anything, but if I do something, then it's dog-earing pages. Sculptures or paintings. Piano, violin, piano. Films or theater, theater. Now I watch much more films than I do, plays, and this is just a question of convenience. But if I would choose, and this is because I have films available on Netflix and so on. But if I would choose to go to cinema or to theater, I would, 10 times out of 10 I would choose theater. So that's how I was thinking there. Poetry or prose. Museums or bookshops. I love museums, but bookshops definitely. The smell of books, the smell of coffee. Love coffee, but the smell of books, that's the thing. Number 9, fountain pen or typewriter. Fountain pen. Number 10, new or used books. I was planning to say used books because I really like used bookshops, but then my wife told me, yeah, but Blackwell's in Oxford, and then new books. So this is my tag, Dark Academia book tag. I will not tag anybody now because this tag has been going for a long time. So, but if anybody of my followers see this and want to do it, please do it. It is a lot of fun to think about it, to do it, and I would really like to watch more people doing this tag. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.